Hello everyone, welcome back our channel. Today's topic is thoughts are shaping our reality, a concept that has changed millions of lives but is often misunderstood. Think about this. Every building, business, invention and even every mistake begin with just a thought. Our thoughts are not silent passengers. They are the blueprint of our actions and our actions shape our reality. But here's the big question. Are we the master of our thoughts or are we a prisoner of them? Stay with me for the next 10 minutes as we explore inspiring stories, powerful science and practical steps that prove our mind truly shapes our world. Have you noticed that when you wake up and think this will be a bad day, it actually does turn out bad? It's not magic, it's psychology. Our thoughts guide our focus guides our decisions, and our decisions create real world outcomes. A famous quote says, as you think, so you become. Our repeated thoughts become our beliefs. Our beliefs become our habits, and our habits form our identity. Let me tell you a true story about a marathon runner. During his practice sessions, his shoes tore apart. Everyone told him he could never train barefoot and that it was impossible. Instead of focusing on the thought of impossible, he shifted his mind toward, what if I can? That thought gave him courage to train without shoes. Slowly, he not only ran barefoot but won local marathons. His success story spread and he ended up inspiring an entire movement of minimal running. What changed? Not his legs, not his environment, only his thoughts. This shows us our external reality doesn't always need to change first. Our internal narrative shapes what is possible. Now let's flip it. What happens when our thoughts are filled with doubt and fear? If you keep repeating, I am not good enough or I always fail, our brain looks for evidence to prove that right. This is called the confirmation bias. We literally filter reality to match our thoughts. I knew a student who was preparing for competitive exams. Every single day, he told himself, I am weaker than others, I will fail anyway. Even before entering the exam hall, he was defeated inside. What do you think happened? His anxiety consumed him and he couldn't even remember simple concept he had studied. Not because he didn't know it, but because his mind created the reality of failure before the real exam even started. This is a reminder. Our mind is always scripting our story. Are we writing a tragedy or a victory? Now let's connect this idea with science. Neuroscience tells us that repeated thoughts scar neural pathways in the brain. Think negative repeatedly and our brain gets hardwired for negativity. On the flip side, when you practice gratitude, affirmations, or problem solving thoughts, new positive circuits get created. This is known as neuroplasticity. Our brain is always listening to our thoughts and reshaping itself accordingly. Change our thoughts, and we are literally rewiring our brain to change our reality. Actor Jim Carrey once wrote himself a check for $10 million when he had nothing. He dated it for a future year and carried it in his wallet. He visualized getting film roles and imagined the success until one day, years later, he received his first paycheck matching that exact amount. What does this teach us? Visualization is in daydreaming. It's planting thoughts so deeply in your mind that they guide your energy, actions, and choices until they become reality. Pause for a second. Think about the thoughts you have been carrying today. How many of them were empowering? How many of them were limiting? You are always manifesting consciously or unconsciously. Now let's dive into how to shift thoughts from destructive to constructive. First one, awareness. First, notice our negative self-talk. We cannot change what we don't observe. Second one, reframe. Instead of I can't do this, shift it to I am learning how to do this. Small reframes lead to big changes. Third one, affirmations and visualization. Speak to ourselves positively and see ourselves succeeding. Fourth one, environment check. Surround ourselves with people and content that uplifts us. Our thoughts mirror what we consume. Fifth one, daily gratitude. End each day by recalling three good things. Gratitude shifts the mind from lack of abundance. There's a story about a farmer who planted a bamboo tree. Every day for years he watered it but saw no growth. People mocked him. But he kept believing the roots are growing, something is happening underneath. In the fifth year, the bamboo suddenly shot up nearly 80 feet in just a few weeks. That's what disciplined, consistent thoughts do. Reality may not reflect immediately, but when the time is right, it rises beyond expectation. So here's the truth, our external life is a mirror of our internal dialogue. If we want to change our future, begin by noticing our thoughts today. Ask ourselves each morning, are my thoughts building me up or breaking me down? Because reality is not shaped first by circumstance, it is shaped first by choice, belief, and perspective. Remember, our mind is always creating. The question is what we are asking to create. Thank you for watching. If this inspired you, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Share this video with someone who's stuck in negative thinking. And in the comments, write down one thought you are committed to changing starting today. Thank you.